Alrighty, YouTube, Niner Empire, what is going down? Welcome back to another video. So there's a report going around on Twitter that suggests the best trade offer that the 49ers reportedly have gotten for Deebo Samuel is a 5th-round pick, which isn't surprising. I mean, I've been on here multiple times talking about the Deebo situation and where he might end up and what the Niners might get for him. I've been through all of it. I have mentioned in recent videos that the 49ers would be lucky to get anything in the realm of like a 4th or a 3rd round pick. It's crazy to me how much his value has went down just because of how he played last year. This is a terrible time for the 49ers to trade Deebo. I mentioned this in recent videos as well, but he's coming off the worst season of his career. And, you know, I think that's why it's probably more likely than not he's released rather than traded by the 49ers. Obviously, I've been through this a couple times in recent videos as well, but, the cap hit that the 49ers will take on if they trade Deebo is over $31 million compared to if they release him, it's only a $10 million cap hit. So the cap hit, there's a drastic change in the cap hit trading him opposed to releasing him or vice versa. So, obviously there's rumors out there as well that Deebo wants to be treated like a number one wide receiver on his next team and that he was upset with his usage last season. I think he's been vocal about that in interviews and whatnot. The problem is with Deebo, when he was used more, when he complained about his usage, the 49ers would target him, and it's like he forgot how to catch the ball or he forgot how to be the Deebo that everybody knows him of. So the whole thing with like him being upset by his usage, I mean, number one, when Brandon Ayuk's not on the field, teams are going to zero in more on you than they would if Brandon Ayuk was on the field. So I think what I would have to kind of say to that is be better, like get better at separation. Deebo's never been a good, separation type of wide receiver and a great route runner in his career. He's always been known for being good with the ball in his hands and the versatility that he brings to the 49ers offense. So, I don't know. I mean, knowing that they've only gotten a 5th-round pick, this is a report. So based off of this report, knowing that they've only got a 5th-round pick offered to them for Deebo, it makes his release more and more likely. Now, obviously, a couple days ago, there was a report that came out that suggested that there's been several teams interested in trading for Deebo, and that could really benefit the 49ers in the end because then the 49ers could really drive up the price for Deebo if it gets into kind of like a bidding war. But I don't know how much you can drive up the price with a guy like Deebo, and that's why, again, a release on Deebo Samuel is it's probably the inevitable at this point. Like, I would be shocked if they accepted a trade, accepted a 5th-round pick in return for Deebo and then took on a $30+ million cap hit, opposed to a $10 million cap hit if you release him, which also gives him the ability to sign wherever. Screw a 5th-round pick. Like, Deebo's worth much more than a 5th-round pick in hindsight, but at the same time, it's all based off of performance. And, obviously as Niner fans, like we see Deebo firsthand every year. Like, I think everybody probably knows that when Deebo is being Deebo, he's worth way more than a 5th-round pick. So don't settle for a 5th-round pick and then take on an enormous cap hit. Release him. It gives him the opportunity to sign where he wants to sign. Who cares if he goes to a rival team of the 49ers? The fact of the matter is, be smart financially. And, you're about to pay Brock Purdy all of this money. You have the most important offseason if you're Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, you have the most important offseason since you've been with the 49ers. You need to be careful about the money situation and the financial situation. So don't take on a $30 million cap hit for a 5th-round pick, basically. Um, Release him, take on much less of a cap hit, um, and screw the 5th-round pick. That's the way I would look at it. I think the expectation, again, is that they will release him opposed to trading him. And again, I think a lot of it has to do with the value that that teams are viewing Deebo at, and not only that, but the cap hit as well. So again, this is a report on Twitter from NFL Rumors. Um, they said that the best trade offer that the 49ers have received for Deebo Samuel is a 5th-round pick. So if you're the 49ers, plan on releasing him as a June 1 designation, or a post June 1 designation. Like, there's no point in settling with a 5th-round pick and then taking on this massive cap hit. So let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. To me, this is not surprising because, again, I've said in recent videos that I'd be shocked if Deebo went for anything more than like a 4th-round pick. And I even mentioned too, a fourth round pick is hard to see, let alone a 3rd-round pick. Knowing that it's a 5th-round pick, it's not shocking. So if I'm the 49ers, release him instead of cutting him. But let me know your guys' thoughts on this in the comments down below. As always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.